never seen this time period in American history on film.
20 years before, Lewis and Clark has crossed the country with nobody else. It was an uncharted territory.
This Northwest Territory was inhabited by indigenous people, the French and the English. It wasn't really America yet. Very little laws and rules. It became a place of great interest to in the fur trapping trade. Ultimately, it was a source of massive income, kind of like the pre-gold rush in a lot of ways.
Tell me you got some kind of plan.
We have a group of us, the fur trappers. It's this crazy hodgepodge of people from all over the place.
I've been out here so long, I'm actually starting to miss my wife's cooking.
I'm actually starting to miss your wife.
How did you shut the hell?
We had a conversation, all of the cast and Alejandro.
The theme of the film is survival and spiritual growth through physical pain.
He said you're going to be in pain and that's planned, and that he wanted to film that then.
It's one of the many things that Alejandro put in place for us, meant for a real, more kind of immersive experience.
We were all immersed in the wilderness. It was all around us.
Everything has to pop as being real, because if you have a false moment, everything falls apart. The group has to move from being in control to being at the mercy of everything.
You're forgetting your place, boy.
As far as I can tell, my place is right here on the smart end of this rifle.
You move along, Fitzgerald.
The fur trapper's life, it's mankind's first imprint on land in the Americas. It's a powerful theme.
After 6 months working my ass off like a mule, risking my neck, men dying for what?
Most of these trappers were runaways, were young people. Normally they own more at the end of their journey than what they were paid.
I was hired to trap him. I wasn't hired to go.
You signed a contract to protect your boss and your boss's property.
These were incredibly tough, resilient men out in the middle of the elements, like any other animal in the wilderness.
You're scaling a mountain at minus 20-degree weather. From an actor's perspective, there's nothing better to actually do that.
A lot of these locations were incredibly difficult to get to, and we had a pretty massive crew that had to logistically move from location to locations through this really harsh winter landscape. Pretty difficult for everyone to pull off.
Most of these locations are very pristine, you know. There's something very pure and very spiritual in these places.
Like these fur trappers, we had to adapt to our surroundings, reacting to what nature gave us. I ain't afraid to die anymore. I've done it already.